How are you feeling about Gunn's DCU currently so far?
Same way I did the week before I saw this movie. I don't think that this movie... Yeah.
Looking back at like what we have, the cartoon with the monsters.
We have variety.
Yeah.
I'm down. I think he's mostly concerned with his Superman story, which I'm totally fine with.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I want more.
People were going to die.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
But it's coming out slowly.
Yeah.
I think the real test... So, like, one modest movie after what I think is one great movie and, like, 3 really solid-ass TV shows is not a deal breaker, and they're going to cancel everything. Like, they're literally deep in production of, like, 4 other things, and, like, relax.
It is about the box office for this.
I think Green Lanterns is probably going to be... Or Lanterns is going to be more of a make or break.
Oh, hey, what's up to our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the mother-loving Geek Nation? Welcome back to CultPOP Podcast Live, episode 180.
If you're new here, this is a place where we celebrate the things we love, like movies, television, comics, our listeners, viewers, as well as some other things that scratch your nerdy itch. Tonight, we're broadcasting to you live. It is...
Hey, what's up to our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the mother-loving...
802.
We can hear it. CultPOP Podcast Live, episode 1. Hey, I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. It's a rad-ass comic shop that now has air conditioning. It's been like 2 weeks of melting my parts off.
Sauna.
Anyway, come now. There's coolness in there. I'm not cool, but you could be cool in my shop. Get there.
I'm Noel of Physical Media Space on Instagram. It's a digital place where we celebrate physical media. And joining us tonight is actress, entrepreneur, recurring guest, and brains of the entire operation.
Oh, wow.
That is life.
Yeah.
Su Shan live!
We also want to draw your attention to our producer, Noah, whom we have 2 questions for.
Psych, just one question.
It could be 2. We'll ask it twice.
Oh, no.
For those...
So I went to B&N, for the people in the know, Barnes Noble, because they still have books there, and you can go, but you can buy books, you can buy movies, you can buy records, insanely overpriced movies. However, twice a year, Barnes Noble has a Criterion Collection sale where there will just all the Criterion movies will be
50%
half off. Wow, awesome! So
which honestly makes them normal price.
Exactly.
Because the MSRP is $50.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's like $25 for a movie. All right.
I always get excited for that, and then I go to Barnes Noble and I sit there and I browse all the thing, and then I put them back and I walk away because they're still too expensive. but this time,
our shared text thread
yeah,
has become a ooh, look at this.
Yeah,
Pictures.
Ooh, look at
this.
Yeah.
And then it started to turn into which of these 3?
Yeah.
So we wanted to play
which of these 3?
Which of these 3? So
we really workshopped the name on that.
Which of these 3?
So basically, I was at Barnes Noble. I held up 3 Criterion movies. And then we're gonna pick which one we would buy of these 3, because you can only afford 1 Criterion Collection Blu-ray, right?
Is this like a fuck, marry, kill for these 3 movies?
Yes. Yeah. So first up, I assume you can see it on the screen. I went with these are thematic, I think. So Nora and Bound, starring Gina Gershon, and Eyes Wide Shut,
and Jennifer Tilly,
and Tilly, the Tills.
What's the theme in your head?
Sexy,
or sex?
Both. Yeah, you know what?
Because
that's true.
Eyes Wide Shut,
not sexy. Yeah, just intercourse.
In this film, people get it in.
Yeah.
you don't like that one?
I didn't like that. So yeah, between
It's a lot to have that reaction from him.
Between these 3 sex movies, Nora, Bound, and Eyes Wide Shut, what would you buy?
Well, Noah's got to go first.
Oh, Noah, it's your question.
I would go Eyes Wide Shut.
Why?
I just love the atmosphere.
Oh.
I really do.
It's like a stinky orgy atmosphere.
Well,
No, it's not stinky. They're all incredibly affluent.
The weird walking around New York on a fake set at night and you're like looking at neon lights and kind of depressed. I actually think Eyes Wide Shut isn't like, what's the big crazy thing rich people are doing? Having normal sex? Like we're so, past that as a society.
It's quaint.
Yeah, right. All right, fair enough. Awesome. I was flabbergasted to find out that scene of Tom Cruise walking down the city streets of New York was on a green screen.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, notoriously, Stanley Kubrick was afraid of flying, never flew, filmed everything in London, period.
Wait, what? Everything?
Yeah, so like this was supposed to be set in New York. It was completely in London. So
no
like
idea. That's
he
so
refused
neat.
to get on planes. He didn't do press and stuff.
Holy shit. Okay.
Somebody could fact check me, but I'm almost positive. Like there was a lot of scheduling obstacles and,
Pretty sure it's scheduling.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
What about you? What would you pick?
I haven't seen Bound, and I don't.
What?
That's your fault. I don't know.
Everything. Why hasn't she seen Bound?
You should see Bound.
Okay.
It's steamy,
Well,
but
I
good.
guess
We're gonna watch it with our clothes
We'll go
off.
with the mystery one because I like.
It's a good movie regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, it is,
Yeah, I don't want to see Nora again. So
Yeah,
and
I
like,
didn't enjoy that.
yeah.
Yeah. Process.
We'll go with mystery. I'll go with
Okay,
Bound.
cool.
I don't know.
I think I would pick Bound also, the Wachowskis' first movie.
Yep.
It's such a good crime noir, and it just it is a beat for beat crime noir. It just happens to be a lesbian couple as the center point instead of an ingenue and a grizzled detective.
Wait, what year was that? Like,
No,
Late 90s?
94, 95. I'll check it out.
yeah.
I never wanted to be a lesbian woman so much. Just because of Gina Gershon.
Just the time frame too. Like I just don't I was not, I was still like a Catholic school kid at that time and was not watching that type of
96.
media, which makes me want to watch it all the more.
Yeah.
American neo-noir erotic crime thriller. That's a lot of adjectives.
Yeah, it is.
1996, yeah. Written and directed by the Wachowskis.
Yeah. Pink's in the chat saying the last two Criterion movies I bought were Sword of Doom and The Black Stallion.
Oh, shout out to Monocle. Monocle.
Hi, Monocle.
I can't see the whole thing, but it's dragging Andrea to see Obsession, so just popping in for a second, but excited for the Supergirl convo. We are excited for your wife to see
Your wife.
Obsession before me.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen Obsession yet.
I want to.
I really want
did
to.
not want to originally.
You know what you could do? Bring Andrea by Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex and buy our Obsession t-shirt that I design and print.
It's digital now, so half of my feed is people
Finding it?
No, they're spoiling it.
Oh,
so it's like I need to watch it.
F
now.
off. It's so good. I love it. Anyway,
Do
you want to do another one?
Yeah, let's
Since
do one more.
This
Let's do
is
one
fun.
more.
I like
Let's do
this.
more.
All right, so there's that one.
So we all Bound
I never answered Bound.
wins.
I have no interest in ever seeing Eyes Wide Shut or Anora again. Ever.
Eyes Wide Shut. I want to revisit. Actually, it was good when I saw it in
Which one?
film school. Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide
I
Shut.
have not seen Anora.
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to poop in your pudding, but it wasn't for me.
And let's
I was
not
trying to
say
think of
poop in
the-
your
I
pudding.
was trying to think of the
I
other
mean, yuck your
phrase.
yum.
Yuck your
What are
yum.
you up to?
Yeah, because poop and pudding, yucky
Yeah.
together, worse. This is a
Here we go.
Cronenberg and Lynch.
This feels thematic. Yeah. Videodrome, Blue Velvet, and Eraserhead.
I would go for Blue Velvet.
Ooh, I would go for Videodrome.
I've never seen Blue Velvet. I'm going to go Videodrome. Should I see Blue Velvet?
You know what? I saw it so long ago, but I saw it before I ever saw Twin Peaks.
Mhm.
So maybe I'll like it now because
You got your in.
I'm okay with esoteric nonsense.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna pass.
Have you not seen any of them?
Like screw this.
Well, I'm surprised you haven't seen
Wait,
Eraserhead.
if
obviously.
you had these covers in front of you, though, it's
Yeah.
just like,
Just by the
oh shit,
covers.
which one?
I'm going to say
Probably Blue Velvet, yeah.
Yeah, Blue Velvet. It's
Because
pretty
it looks
cool.
fuzzy.
Mysterious. All right, cool. We got one last one. Let's do it real quick. All right. Trainspotting, Jackie Chan double feature of Police Story 1 and Police Story 2, and then No Country for Old Men. This one was not thematic. The theme was JD saw these three movies and couldn't make a decision because I wanted all three of them, but I couldn't afford it. So I went with one. What would you pick?
I'm gonna go. Okay. I own two of the three of these,
Mhm.
and my selection is going to be based solely on presentation.
Mhm.
It's Jackie Chan Police Story 1 and 2.
What did I say? Oh, no, I thought you were correcting me. Go ahead.
No. Trainspotting is one of the best movies I've ever seen, but the packaging is this weird thin folio case that's flimsy as shit.
Mm.
I have that, and I purchase the steelbook separately to put the movies in because that is the worst fucking packaging of any
you had
movie
texted
ever.
me that, and I was like, "What is he talking about? These are just the posters of the movie. I think this
No.
is fine packaging." You
It's
meant like
literally
the physicality
it's
of it.
literally a folder with
Yeah.
like slots inside and then a book that doesn't like go back in. It's like a record
see.
gatefold. It's
I like it.
awful.
Okay.
And when you put it on the shelf, it's taller and wider than everything else on the shelf. All of the other movies, I hate it.
Interesting.
I want it to die. But the Jackie Chan set is great.
But look at that illustration of Jackie. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
And the bright yellow and the black. Excellent cover.
Yeah,
would you go with?
I would go with Police Story.
Great, because I did.
I know.
I own it, and we're gonna watch
I
Police
just like
Story
it's
1 and
so
2.
infinitely rewatchable. I love I do love Trainspotting though too,
Mm.
and I
Even the sequel.
The sequel's pretty good.
Yeah,
Makes
I
me feel
enjoyed,
old.
No Country for Old Men too, but like I don't find it as rewatchable.
I
Like
was gonna
it's so
say,
it's well done.
There
but
are
it's like,
scenes from that movie that anytime I see it on TikTok or Instagram, I will just sit there and watch the whole scene.
No Country for Old Men is one of those movies that's absolutely brilliant, but it's ruined by just watching it once. Because the whole point of that movie is not what you're watching for 95% of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get that realization, it's not like a twist, but when that realization comes, it's like,
Well, that wasn't the main character at all.
I never actually have to, like, you got me. This is
Yeah.
wonderful. I don't think I need to revisit this or examine it. It literally was that, it's like that black and white.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool.
All right. Well, thanks for playing that game with us. Get in the chat or email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com. Let us know which of these movies you would pick.
I have not participated in,
Oh,
I've
gosh.
been a good boy and I've not participated in the sale yet.
Let's go through some of this chat. I'm excited. I'm hyped up. Oh wait, oh God, what's happening? Poop in your pudding. Sam says poop in your pudding. Pink says, I haven't seen Obsession, but I kind of have to really be motivated to watch soul gross movies nowadays.
Yeah.
Never saw Eyes Wide Shut or Nora for the same reasons. Nora was okay, way overhyped, says The Fourth Wall Live. Pink says, Videodrome.
That's
Sam,
my friend.
your sound isn't super loud, guys. Just a heads up. Have my volume all the way up. Checked it on laptop and mobile, Noah.
I just nudged it up a little more.
Muscle
Thank you.
Geeks,
Thank
No
you for-
Country,
I like a
without a
good
doubt.
nudge.
No Country is an absolutely phenomenal movie. Like
Yeah.
every single stitch of it is absolutely phenomenal. But if I'm going to sit down and rewatch something and or put it on, you know what? No Country for Old Men is the kind of movie that I am supposed to own and will own.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the kind of movie that like, oh, it's Saturday. I haven't seen this in a long time. Is it going to be Police Story, No Country, or
Right.
Trainspotting? I'd probably pick No Country third.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Yeah, but it's like Schindler's List. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan. I need to own
Love
these,
that.
and they need to be
Yeah.
a part of my. But I don't enjoy revisiting them.
Yeah, we had this conversation last week
Yeah.
with
Bird Eater.
which one?
Bird Eater. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Bird Eater and Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
Dancer in the Dark. Movies that I own in my collection, but I'm never like, ooh, it's time to put it on.
Do you have any of those? Like, oh,
No.
this is important, but
I would still like my I don't know, my moodiness. I will still always watch Dancer in the Dark. Like I know. I just like okay, I'll have all the dark feels.
go
it's
away,
fine.
JD. I'm watching Dancer in the Dark.
Right.
I need a minute.
We've got one of those octopuses that's like a happy octopus and a sad octopus.
It's Dancer
And
in the
I know
Dark
if
or
it's-
not?
yeah.
it's
Dancer in the Dark or
DVD is
Jackie
standing
Chan.
up or down.
That's it. That's all there is. But for years, I used to watch Fight Club every year, and I
Oh.
haven't done it in a while.
It's
now.
been kind of ruined by dipshits who just like willfully misinterpret that film.
But-
Yep.
It's
But I
like,
love it.
the late 90s are back now. So, like, I think people have finally come back around to understanding what it's about
Hopefully.
because we had a whole generation of people thinking it's cool
Yeah. That
without
Tyler's the good
without
guy.
subtext. And now or without context or as context. And now subtextually it's back.
I wonder for like the current. There's so much talk about disassociating,
Yeah. Mhm.
and I'm just like, when there's you want to talk about that? That's
Yeah,
a different
there you go.
conversation. But like, here we
Literally.
go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pink says, having said that, I can quote Blue Velvet front to back. I don't recommend it for non-Lynch people. I think so far, Pink, I am a non-Lynchian. I've only watched an episode and a half of Twin Peaks, maybe 3 episodes. And I keep like forcing my way through it slowly, but I'm not like, oh, I got to get back on that train.
The trick with Twin Peaks, Alice needs to finish it. She needs to finish it. The trick with Twin Peaks with me was watching it with someone else. I tried watching it
I asked her, and she was like, "Nah."
Well, I had
I'm
a
good.
creepy guy who wrote it for me, so like
That happens a lot.
So I'm just like, I don't want to like. Yeah, there's so many quotes were thrown at me that I didn't know what they were, and it was all creepy, and I just.
Ew.
Like, eh.
But I would watch it with you.
would
If
be
you
great,
could
great.
creepify it for me.
Yeah, like I
We'd
tried.
probably be giggling.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Film film student Noel wanted to try and watch it, just didn't jive,
Mhm.
and then like 20 years later, Sam and I were like, let's just give this a shot. It was something communal about the weird together
Yeah.
that was a little bit more palpable.
Nice.
And then by the time you get to the middle of the first season, which is a short season, I think it's only like 12 episodes or something, because it was a mid-season premiere. You're just in it. And then the second season dulls about halfway through, but then comes back. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
We never finished our intro, but that's all right. Hey, tonight we're going to discuss and review the past week's biggest release and second film in the DCU, Supergirl.
That's not all. We're also going to gossip about what we've been doing, what we've enjoyed, some recs, catch up, as friends are wont to do.
And a reminder, if you're here live, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. If you're watching this later, do that stuff also. We love a little back and forth, so pipe up in the chat. And also, I love how much chatting is already this is the first time I've been here where it's like it's instant and it's like everybody's engaged. Hi, that's so awesome.
I know these people, but I don't care. Keep going.
Oh.
No, I mean the chat. Sam says, I think it helped that we watched it in the fall into winter where it was a steady mood in the air. Yeah, no, that's actually true. Not a summer sit.
No.
Twin Peaks
Okay.
at all. You can also send the show emails.
CultPOPgo@gmail.com because we got letters.
We have letters.
Oh, we
We've
have
got
lots and lots and lots and lots of letters. Hey, Colt Popper, says Alice.
I'm not familiar.
I am devastated to be missing the podcast. Also, devastated that I haven't seen Supergirl yet, but happy to report that I have finally started watching Widow's Bay. I am only 2 episodes in and loving it. Mwah! The quirky offbeat humor mixed with spooky stories on a mysterious island with secrets is so much fun. What more could a girl want? Matthew Rhys is fantastic and gives a wonderful performance as the small town mayor who will stop at nothing to save his little island. To have his little island be the next Martha's Vineyard, even when all things supernatural stare him in the face. And now, a spooky question for you, Cult Poppers. Would you stay on a supposedly haunted island in a haunted hotel or inn? Would the alleged haunting be an attraction for you, or would it deter you? I think you all know my answer. Smiley face. Okay, bye. Love you all. For 100%, I would go to Spooky Island.
Yeah.
Would you come with me to
I would
Spooky
have
Island?
my little witch kit with me of like all the protective everything, but I would
Just a fanny pack with
like some sage,
some
yeah, some
stones.
crystals, yes, some just like little binding things.
I need a small.
and,
I need some salt, enough to make a circle, but not so much that it like loads it. Yeah.
But other than that, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Spooky Island. Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about like a day trip? Sure.
I think
a
no.
week?
I think there's
Fuck
at least
no.
one night overnight,
Why?
but because that's the spooky part.
Well, okay. So in the context of the show, it's actually
It's all-
spooky.
yeah.
I'm like, no.
I say.
Like it's like submitting yourself to the ocean and Jaws. Like, no.
Yeah.
I'm out. Yeah. We're the
Fair,
ones that are
fair.
supposed to be smarter than everyone behind the screen.
Yeah. Making
and
the dumb
you're
decisions.
actively not doing that.
Mhm.
I don't
Stop
think I would go to sleep. I think I would just, I'm not gonna wait for weird dreams. I'm just like, I'm prepped for whatever. Let's bring out some like
need my provisions.
monitors
I need
of
my-
paranormal
Your wife
activity.
agrees. She says, "Hell nah, no thanks, okay, bye."
That's why we're married.
Yeah.
But you know what? Hey, what's popping with you? My what's popping is one of them is I finished Widow's Bay.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, Noel, what was popping for you this week? Was it Widow's Bay?
Yeah, I finished 2 shows this week.
What?
Oh
Wow.
And one was Widow's Bay. Sam and I finished it. My wife, Sam.
Put it up on the board. My wife.
My wife.
It's great.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I mean, Alice described it. How far have you guys gotten?
It's hard to say without spoiling it. We're no longer with the founder.
Okay. So there's like 2 episodes left.
And also, you know what? I don't know if it is much of a spoiler. What I like about this show, and I didn't expect going in, is that it is a Freak of the Week show.
It becomes that, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and which I kind of find really charming and nostalgic at this point. So the one that we just watched was sort of a Freak of the Week that involves like a slasher movie.
That was like my favorite episode of this season.
Yeah.
So
Patricia.
this and the Patricia episode, the witchy one,
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. But I love this show. We love this show.
Yeah.
The finale wasn't a whimper so much as okay, I gotcha. Like next season, great.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 ways that this could go. One, I'm very excited about. One, I don't have faith that any creative team won't just suck the life out of it and it become meandering. So I'm very excited to see where it goes, because the structure for the show is Freak of the Week. It can become something that crazy where they play with tons of other genres. I hope that that's the direction they go in, but there's also some plot things that they reveal that it could become much more formulaic.
Okay.
So it's like, it really, like when you guys see the finale, you'll see there's definitely a fork in the road of like, this is going to be the more interesting show, I think, but they could totally lean on this plot point way too long.
Gotcha.
Please don't do that.
Okay.
So I'm very excited for season 2.
It's a strange little show that I wasn't expecting, and it is quite fun. Yeah. It's not, they describe it as a horror comedy, and I definitely don't think it's as comedy as the trailer led me to believe, but it is pretty charming.
I don't know.
It's not like a guffaw,
It totally is towards the end.
Yeah, is it? Okay.
There's a couple of like genealogy episodes. Like it's the side characters that like who's the woman that's always smoking, like the clerk in the office. Her for the entirety of the Patricia episode. Gold. Like I had concerns, but I didn't want to say anything. Like
why would you tell me? When they cut to her and she got
it's genuine funny. But it's like it's the funny in the way that like Shaun of the Dead is, where it's not a comedy because the jokes are amongst the people in the bad situation.
They're not doing bits.
I'm doing bits. In a comedy for the joke.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's interactions.
Another comedy that I watched this past week.
Sure.
It's labeled as a comedy for all the award shows. Is The Bear, season 5. The final season finally dropped last week. Yeah, it's over.
What?
Oh,
What?
whoa.
I had no idea.
Season 5, the finale. It's over. It dropped.
How many episodes just dropped?
8 episodes.
What the fuck? What? No idea.
Yeah.
Go on, continue. Okay.
As someone who loved season 1 and 2, thought 3 was fine, and then thought 4 was a meandering, belly-gazing mess.
Yeah.
I was very satisfied with the finale.
Oh, great.
Wish it would have came 2 years earlier.
Did you did you watch the one shot that came out?
It was more of the same of the shit that I was bored of.
Yeah, I was disappointed by that.
This was like I think this is a show that overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
And especially felt that way too because like seasons 3 and 4 were super
right?
Well,
basically like
should have like they were very what's the term in where they
decompressed.
Thank you. They were wildly decompressed. So it was like very short periods of time, but then 7 episodes of that short period of time. And I'm going to be honest with you, season 5 does the same fucking thing. 95% of this season is one night in the restaurant.
Really?
Which works.
Oh.
Whereas in previous seasons, because it actually goes through a whole like roller coaster of emotions instead of just fucking yelling.
Yeah.
For 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I feel like emotionally they kept hitting the same beats over and over and over and over again. And I know that that's the nature of the problems that a lot of these characters have, but narratively it became exhausting more than it did become revelatory. Yeah. And I was just a little tired of it. With that said, season 5, I think it sticks the landing. It was very good.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to go back to
I
it.
had no idea it was out
Yeah.
and done.
It was very
and
good.
like
There's too many things dropping, and I never know when anything
we're
happens.
also just like exhausted and crashing out. Like we keep pretending that you get up again, but I keep pretending that after we put our child to bed that I'm gonna get back up and watch an episode of something and I'm
You're
not
suffering
making
heat
it.
exhaustion for
Yes,
the last 2
right,
weeks
right.
too.
I get up, but I'm only up for another 20 minutes to a
Okay.
half hour. So yeah, you're not missing that much. speaking of which, though, one of the things I watched two. I'm going to do two real quick. There's two things that I watched whilst you were sleeping. One was a movie. I wasn't watching her while she was sleeping.
You put the TV on for her while she was sleeping. Just watched her.
A movie called Game Night.
Yeah.
Which came out in 2018. It's a pretty recent movie. It's directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein.
Yep.
The Rotten Tomatoes has it at an 85%, audience score of 78%. Too low. These numbers are too low in my estimation. A group of friends who meet regularly for game nights find themselves entangled in a real-life mystery when the shady brother of one of them is... What an interesting sentence. When the shady brother of one of them is seemingly kidnapped by dangerous gangsters. This movie has Rachel McAdams,
Jason Bateman.
Yep. Coach Taylor.
Wayans. I think it's Damon Wayans Jr.
What is
Right?
his? He plays Hal Jordan. He's the new Hal Jordan.
Pierre?
No, other guy. Hal Jordan.
Oh, Kyle Chandler.
Kyle Chandler. Yeah. And this is a...
Billy Magnuson's in it. He's awesome.
Billy Madison?
Magnuson.
Oh, is that what the kids, the handsome boy's name is?
Yeah, the handsome boy with the curly hair. And
He's really fun in this.
Kristen Dunst's husband.
Yep. Jesse Plemons. Yeah. This is a fun game.
Okay.
He doesn't have his own identity. Who cares?
He's also great.
Kristen Dunst's husband.
Oh, and then what's her name from Bad Sisters?
Put on his own.
From Bad Sisters.
No, it doesn't
who I
matter.
love.
Okay.
She huh?
Bad Sisters?
Yes. What is
Horgan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sharon Horgan.
Yep.
Anyway, that's a long road to get here, but holy shit, if you haven't seen Game Night and you like a good action comedy...
Oh, he died.
Oh, I rewound that part. Oh, yes. Oh, no, he died. I rewound that part twice because I was cracking up, and her delivery is so fantastic. This movie is so much better directed than it has any right to ever have been. There are so many great shots. There's so many great setups. There is a oneer that runs through the middle of this movie where the entire cast and crew seemingly are running through this mansion playing keep away with a Fabergé egg, and it is a nonstop up and down, left, right, backwards. It's crazy. I don't know how many takes they had to do
This
that.
movie goes hard.
And they do the thing which I really like in certain horror movies, like with the dolls. My favorite all-time horror movie. Hereditary, where I don't know if it's a camera or what, but there is a shot that purposely looks like it's a dollhouse. And then you zoom in slowly, and then you find out, oh, this is an actual set with humans in it. Do you know what I'm talking about? They do that here in Game Night to make the characters look like pieces on a game board.
That's right.
And I don't know what that technique is or how they achieve it, but it's so effective, and it works really well here. They use it several times, but it's a baller comedy, man. It's really funny. The action's really well put together, and it's a slam dunk. I love this movie. I was more so the second time.
Yeah.
I remember enjoying it the first time, and I think I was so swept up in everything that I wasn't actually like locked in and paying attention to what the camera was doing.
The movie's an A+.
So good.
And these guys went on to do Dungeons and Dragons.
That's why it's so good.
Honor Among Thieves.
There was another one.
They were gonna do Spider-Man.
Oh, which one?
Homecoming. They still have story credit on it.
Oh.
And then they're developing a Star Trek.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah, I mean they could do anything they want because it's like tonally it's perfect, but then also like you said, direction and action are on point. Like really, really creative. So
yeah,
whatever they want to do.
Fantastic. Another movie that I watched while you were sleeping, Eden Lake, was a movie I'd never heard of. It came out in 2008. It's got Kelly Riley and Michael Fassbender. A nursery teacher, Jenny, and her boyfriend, Steve, escape for a romantic weekend away. Steve, planning to propose, has found an idyllic setting, a remote lake, blah, blah, blah. And then what's that?
2008?
2008. It's their weekend is shattered by an aggressive group of kids. Rowdiness quickly turns to rage as the teens terrorize them, and a weekend outing becomes a battle for survival. Directed by James Watkins.
This is the guy that did the remake of Speak No Evil and is doing Clayfakes.
I'm glad you said Speak No Evil because boy does it have the same vibes. I had no idea. So what I enjoy, it's 2008. Spoilers for Eden Lake. I don't know how else to talk about this movie and my feelings on it without spoiling this movie for you. However, it is a nihilistic gut punch of a movie akin to, have you seen it?
No.
Oh, akin to Speak No Evil. What I enjoy most about a horror or a thriller is, oh my God, these characters are being terrorized, but at the last second, someone rises to the task and they are able to get it done, right? Like a underdog, or like a good for her or a good for him kind of movie where just, they get revenge. This is not that movie. I kept waiting for the, oh my God, how are they going to get out of this? And it's a bummer. It's not a feel good sit. It's really well done. It's really well acted, especially by all these kids who are in it. It's all of these sort of British kids, and they're all really, really good. It's very tense. It's very thrilling. But then I found that once it was all said and done, it left a sour taste in my mouth, and I was just like, I went to bed feeling icky.
That's such an interesting combination too, because my criteria for horror movies is I have to care about the characters, or I don't care at all. But then I also want them to win.
Yeah,
I was going to say, if you're not rewarded from that care,
yeah.
how does that paint the whole picture?
That doesn't work out well.
Did you get a chance to watch Bird Eater with you?
No.
I wonder what you would think with that.
Yeah.
I'll watch it at some point.
I liked it the least of the three of us. So
I
anyway, that's what was popping for me this week.
I liked it. It was a wonderfully made movie that was so effective it made me feel bad. It made me feel uncomfortable because it was so good.
Okay.
That's what that sounds like.
But that's
It
part
kept
of what I
hitting and
want.
kept
Like,
hitting.
I'm not the type of person who needs a happy ending in a story, but like, I don't want to be completely depressed either. I mean, but like, or I'll like see it the one time and then never watch it again. So-
I was going to say, if I ever revisit Bird Eater, it'll be from like a clinical perspective of really interesting how they juxtapose this with this, not from a, I want to sit in these feelings again.
Right, yeah.
Ever.
I have a slight PSA because you talking about like what you're watching horror things while I'm sleeping. When I was just for anybody who's out there, like
Said that, Jim.
They're
Made
married.
it
I
sound
don't know
much
if you guys-
worse.
they're married.
No.
While I'm sleeping?
No, I remember when I was pregnant, I like first trimester could not stay awake. And I would fall asleep on the sofa while JD was watching something, and it happened to be documentaries or docuseries about serial killers, and then I was having the worst and weirdest dreams. So don't do that. For anybody who's out there who's ever considering any of those things, don't.
Gotcha. She's usually asleep up in bed.
Now,
Not on the couch, yeah.
Yeah.
Pink
But I
says,
turn it up louder so she can hear it when she's sleeping.
All right.
JD's desire from horror movies hits like the speech John Goodman gives in Matinee about why people like being scared by movies. It's a great scene. I've never seen Matinee.
Oh my goodness. It's all right.
You know what? You're okay.
I'm not gonna oversell it. Okay.
It's a movie I didn't appreciate when it came out. Here's the speech. I know some of you have never been in the motion picture business before, but I want all of you to look at the faces out there. There's going to be room in their heads for one thought tonight. Don't let it be me. They know we can't hurt them, but they're still going to be scared half to death. And just when it gets worst, when they're sitting there and their hearts are like trapped animals out in the dark, we save them. And we say, hey, it's all right. Thank God. So like
That's what I like about horror movies. Yeah.
exactly what a perfect way to open a horror movie. Yeah, Matinee is a movie I didn't appreciate at the time. It was advertised as like the, monster-y and like fan of movies kind of movie. But it's really just kind of like a comedy of errors. Like trying to do this large matinee event in the 1950s at a movie theater that is kind of falling apart.
Yeah.
So like an event. And just things will go wrong or things will go right, and it's the movie that's happening around them trying to present a movie.
Yeah.
And I think
Is
it's
it
called
actual comedy?
Mant.
Okay.
I think the movie's called Mant or something, right? Like man ant, like giant ants.
Mant.
Yeah,
That's great.
I'll watch
It's
anything
amazing,
with
but I'm
John Goodman.
obsessed with 50 sci-fi movies. It's my absolute favorite genre, really. That's awesome. There was a God. I shouldn't even bring this up, but there was a movie that came out. I want to say maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and it is a spoof of 1950s sci-fi movies. And I wish I could remember what it's called. I'm going to look it up and get back to you. But it's so good.
Give me details. I might be able to guess it.
I just did. It's a spoof of 19. It's I believe it's black and white. It's a comedy. It's very specifically a comedy. I think it's got skeletons in the title. But it's like a sci-fi.
Do you remember any of the cast?
No, it was nobody. It was nobody
okay.
I'd ever heard of. Nope, not The Blackening. Not black sci-fi movie. The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra, 2001. What a hilarious movie. I remember loving The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra.
That was peak 3000.
Yeah.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. But like the idea of these becoming like popular pastiches of stuff. It was like post Ed Wood.
Yeah. All right, cool. What was popping for you this week?
Oh, White
While
Lotus.
you were awake, not sleeping.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
And
while JD was sleeping, what did you watch?
Yeah, right. No. He's awake so much more than I am. But yeah, something.
Me too. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Some more sugar.
Yeah, seriously, that's what's keeping us going right now. Yeah, White Lotus season. We are watching that together, actually.
Yep.
It's not
Season 3
separate.
of White Lotus.
Yes.
You finished it?
No.
No. Where are we?
We're
Maybe
like
the middle.
three or four
Yeah.
issues in episodes.
Yeah.
How was it
fun.
comparatively?
I feel we were just talking about this evening of like the first one was like, so great because we didn't know what to expect, and now we kind of feel the formula of all of them, but they're still charming, like, and we're along for the ride and everything. I love like. There's an aspect of them that just makes me want to travel, and just not that I'm gonna afford any of the places that
Ever.
right? But I want to go to Thailand for sure
I don't
now.
know if this podcast pops off.
Yeah. Hey.
If Spotify wants to throw a couple $100 million at us, sure.
But yeah, I agree. It's a pleasant sit. So especially because we've got Kai, who's 5 years old, there are so many shows we want to watch, but we cannot because he's there and it's gonna
and we still have to be
traumatize
careful.
him.
Yeah, like
But like White Lotus is actually, because I know, again, the formula, we know we have a scene in the very beginning of the first episode where a corpse is going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of like bleep, 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 bleep. Okay, I know a corpse is going to show up. I don't know if we see who the corpse is, but we usually don't.
Nope.
And so we'll skip past that, and then everything else is gravy. Yeah.
You guys should show Kai Entourage. I bet he'd love it.
Oh, God.
I've never seen that show.
Don't
It's not
bother.
It's too broy for me.
Entourage. I'm trying to think of like a non-ironic way to enjoy it. Nope. only ironic.
But
Yep.
I mean, the cast is great of White Lotus. It's always fun to watch the cast do their thing. But
Because of
it's
that
well
formula.
cast. It's really well cast. All the time.
Because of that formula, we didn't watch the third season.
Yeah.
Not in any kind of protest, just in like that's out.
meh.
All right. Like there's gonna be a dead body. We're not gonna find out who it is until the end. There's gonna be a lot of people fucking other people that they're not with, and rich people being awful, because that's the point. It seems.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch it eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's good that it's still good.
And then all of the Disney National Geographic docuseries, The Secret Life of like all of the bees and the penguins and it's on all the time that we're not watching something else because our child loves it. But it's also when I see Kai watching it and enjoying it, like it's like, oh, you're definitely my kid. These things.
He's quoting it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
I think the bees so far. Yeah.
Secrets of the Bees, right?
Yes. I added a word in there.
Sam said I wanted to see White Lotus season 3, but Noel didn't. I think I just described that, right? Like other things took precedence because we kind of know what we're in for with White Lotus.
Bertie Gregory follows bees, vital pollinators for a third of our food. Special cameras document one hive over 3 years, revealing 20,000 plus bee species, hidden world, remarkable architecture, and intelligence. Yeah, so it's not just like they pick, a certain kind of bee. There's so many different kinds of bees and so many different types of environs. And you actually get to watch one whole hive. They like keep cutting back and forth. And they watch one bee be born, and then go through its different life cycles. And it's so interesting. And I never would have watched it if it weren't for our son, who's just absolutely obsessed with it.
Nice.
It's really interesting. It's really well done.
He keeps trying to pick up bees with his bare hands. I'm like, no, let's not.
Even after he got stung on the finger by one and was very upset by it.
I just want to see one up close.
Talking to you, kid. Stop touching bees.
I have never been stung by a bee before.
Oh, it's not pleasant.
I mean, I didn't avoid it because I thought it was fun. Like it wasn't like I can't wait. So I guess that's what's been popping for us this week.
Yeah, we did it.
So now to the meat and potatoes of this endeavor.
The Super and the Girls.
Supergirl, 2026. Written not by Jack Clark, by Anna Noguera.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Noguera.
Yeah.
Nogue. All right. Directed by Craig Gillespie, starring Millie Alcock, Eve Ridley, Jason Momoa, David Krumholtz, and David Cornsweet. Rotten Tomato score is 55% currently as it stands, with audience score of 76%. When an unexpected and ruthless adversary strikes too close to home, Kara Zor-El, a.k.a. Supergirl, reluctantly joins forces with an unlikely companion in an epic interstellar journey of vengeance and justice, adapted from the celebrated miniseries written by Tom King with art by Bilky Evely.
Bilky Evely. So the art in that fucking book is so goddamn good. Sorry for all my cursing. I love One Woman of Tomorrow. I think it's a really great graphic novel. I don't think this movie does that any justice. But if you get a chance,
it just borrows the thread.
Yeah,
that's it.
If you get a chance, I would highly recommend Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King and Bilky Evely.
So were we excited? Us being, I'll speak for all of us.
Us thrice.
Huge fans of the Helen Slater Supergirl movie back in 1980.
God, no. Even as a kid, I hated it.
86. What year was that?
Even as a kid, I own it. I've never revisited it, but I think it's still in the cellophane, which is just deteriorating.
I think I saw, because a lot of people have not been liking this movie. Shocker. That somebody joked that, it only took 40 years for people to start liking Supergirl from 1980, whatever.
Yep. I liked Helen Slater. I was a big fan of Helen Slater as a kid, especially because of The Legend of Billie Jean. Yeah. But yeah, so your question was about to be, were we excited? I was excited for Supergirl. I really enjoyed Superman. I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 home run, but it certainly had the vibes that I wanted and I enjoy. So I was looking forward to Supergirl. I really liked her appearance in the end of Superman. I thought she seemed fun. Didn't make sense, but we'll skip that because she can't be drunk.
Yes, she can.
She's under a yellow sun.
She just got back. She's still drunk. No?
You see how quickly she heals in a yellow sun in this movie. I'm just saying. But, I get it. It was a cute bit. And I was really looking forward to it. I don't know if I needed Lobo in the movie. I was curious about that, but I think Jason Momoa is Lobo. So I was looking forward to seeing what he would bring to it because he always seems like he's having fun, even if I don't think he's a budget. I don't think he's that great of an actor, but I enjoy watching him enjoy himself.
He was great in Dune.
Yeah. I don't remember much of him in Dune, to be honest. But it wasn't like he felt out of place or weird.
He wasn't showy at all. He was really, really good.
He was just...
He always solidly does what he does.
Yeah.
He's got a lane.
Yeah.
He sticks in it, and the traffic is always smooth.
Nice. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to Supergirl.
What about you?
I was looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm like, I will be happy for comic book movies forever. I'm like, even when they're like, I will be excited until I have a reason to not be.
I agree.
I hope for a reason.
I'm sorry to make you the spokesperson for all women.
Oh, well, that's why I'm on the show right now.
As soon as you walk through that threshold, you became the spokesperson of all women.
So you're looking forward to, you just enjoy superhero movies, comic book movies, right? They're just like fun.
Yeah.
It being Supergirl, did that add or detract anything of your enjoyment, like looking forward to it, or going in?
Who doesn't love a female protagonist?
So many people.
Well,
as all the fake 1-star reviews for Supergirl.
So, well,
I know a few.
Right. Yeah.
Luckily, I don't.
See, that's where I'm not on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to bother with the internet in that way.
Yeah.
I just don't participate, and then I don't have to care.
Yeah.
They did give a little nod to like why is she Supergirl? And I know from like the time difference and stuff like that, but I'm just like,
As opposed to being a grown adult. You mean Superwoman?
The title of it, yes, yeah. Just, but I know some of the history surrounding that, and and why they have an age difference once they're on Earth and stuff like that. But I'm like, she's not that much. She's still legally
she's
an
not
adult.
a girl at all. She's like 23, right?
Yeah.
In my headcanon, especially these movies, it's because Clark is so fucking corny.
Sure.
It-
Yeah. I
like,
mean,
He names her Supergirl because he's corny.
I'm Superman and you're Supergirl.
It's the why we-
because it was a couple years ago, and it's like a basically canon in these movies that those suits were made here. They're not Kryptonian at all.
Mm-hmm.
So like, he makes her a suit in his corny way, and like, see, super.
He has the Superman
has to
robots
be
make it for her.
a skirt.
A skirt with shorts.
Yeah, that's
culottes, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have bloomers, like cheerleaders in the Midwest.
It
Yeah,
is
I
a
buy
very
that, actually.
Like,
I buy that.
I mean,
I buy it
That
being-
very
I love his
wholesome.
Superman.
Yes, he's so
Golly.
wholesome. Yes.
Got to get back to the fray. What? Okay, you're adorable. Wait, so were you looking forward to this?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it wasn't based on a comic that I truly loved, I was still just hyped for a superhero character movie that is not another Batman movie, or is not another Avengers movie, or is not another. Like, I was super hyped for Captain Marvel. I was super hyped for, and
Still love that movie.
I do too. I actually really like the Marvels too. I think.
Yeah, I just had it on at the shop. Delightful.
It's a great movie.
Kai loves it. He's like,
I
the
was-
rating criteria is like, how much can your 5-year-old pay attention to a movie? And he gets pretty far with that one, so it's
I mean,
gotta be good.
come on. With the cats at the end. Movie's great. Movie's literally
Let
made.
them eat you.
They're sounds weird.
Let the cats eat you.
And the to memories, who's that for? Me. Like, what 12-year-old would necessarily get the reference that they're doing Sondheim jokes in the middle of space cats eating people? I mean, cool 12-year-olds. But I was always hyped for these, and I took my nephew to go see this, and afterwards we were talking about it. He really liked it, and I don't know. It's just, if I felt like if I was in his age bracket, I would love, like, this would have been my new favorite movie. Like, there are so many things that this just does simply that I think are really effective. So if I was a less jaded or judgmental person, I probably would be like, yeah, this is dope as hell. I'm in. I was very excited for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So what do we think?
I'm gonna say you are a more jaded. Oh, so Noel likes to read us his letterboxed reviews.
Oh,
I've been doing my best to try and track things this year, so I actually have reviews. Anyway, unless you guys want to go first.
No, please go.
Okay. Supergirl 2026. Watched June 27th. The best way to describe this film is solid. Supergirl is solid genre entry with no glaringly offensive deviations from the formula. What buoys the experience slightly above dismissal or forgetfulness is how absolutely magnetic Millie Alcock is at the helm.
Yep.
The emotional beats are genuine and felt, despite the lack of a vibrant color palette and over-reliance on licensed music. The heart and center held, and at the end of the day, that's what matters the most for me. I can't wait for more of her. This is not a disaster that others would have you believe, but a net positive near miss that at the very least introduces my new favorite addition to the DCU. Lastly, they really should have leaned into the source material's aesthetic. The vibrancy and whimsical oddities of space juxtaposed with the pitch dark themes of this movie could have resulted in something truly memorable in lieu of something feeling safe. Update today. Because I kept thinking about it. It's actually about the ending. I'll hold off on this update.
Spoilers?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about our main thoughts, but then we'll get to spoilers.
3 stars out of 5.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Middle of the road. Well,
Yeah.
a little above middle of the road.
Good. What did you think?
I enjoyed it overall. I mean, because I had read Woman of Tomorrow, where they use the word woman.
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah. Like, thank you. Thanks, Tom.
I gave it 3. I was checking my letterboxd. I gave it 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel similarly to that. There's a lot of ways in which it didn't compare. I think they made some smart changes for the movie and to modernize it for the current audience. Though I loved the graphic novel.
Yeah.
So, they're very individual to me, and
I'm sorry to interrupt. It's so neat to say that they updated it, even though the book is only a couple years old. But the book itself
because of
is
the vibe.
So golden age.
It's so golden
incredibly
age.
golden
Yeah,
age.
and like
There's
it's so floral and
but even
Just
the
beautiful.
plot mechanics of the book are very, very corny comic booky.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Pegasus having a whole like talking role in the third act, like that's stuff that you can't necessarily do for modern film.
Yeah. I just thought it was
Without
neat.
it
Yeah.
being completely different or animated. I don't know.
And for me, I love the space aspect because I'm a sci-fi geek.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, I look forward to, I think a lot of other things I have to say are wrapped up into spoilers. So
Okay.
I'll just
Hold off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recommend.
Yes.
Yeah. I also recommend it. 3.5 stars, as I said. I really did enjoy it for the most part. I was, kind of gunning for it to succeed. I thought it was going to be a big, fun blast of a movie, and I think it succeeds mostly. I wish it didn't look like Guardians of the Galaxy 4.
I don't think it looks that good.
But because you were talking about having more light, and then you run into it's going to look even more like Guardians of the Galaxy. And what I love about those movies when they came along when they did, after being steeped in the MCU for so long, that cosmic stuff has a completely different visual aesthetic than Earth stuff, and the juxtaposition was so large. I love looking at Guardians of the Galaxy with all the neon colors and everything. It's so fun. I think this needed some sort of visual element to differentiate itself besides being, we're Guardians of the Galaxy, but even more Western. Like everything's dust jackets and sort of like sepia tones and gray. I could have used other colors. They didn't have to be neon colors, but I think the visual aesthetic here was a little boring.
It was intentionally muted, and I don't think it was the right choice.
Yeah.
Like
I get why.
it didn't look bad. It just didn't service the story very well. Like all of the planets that they visited looked the same, aside from like 2.
Yeah, except for when it's green. Yeah.
Which doesn't necessarily make sense. It makes sense in the book. It makes a little less sense here. But I was underwhelmed. A lot of people who are not liking this movie are, unsurprisingly, blaming the writer, who's a woman. Yeah, I made the connection.
Yeah.
I think the problem is actually in the director's chair. I think aesthetically, this movie does not sing as well as the performances and the writing at all. I think it's perfectly cromulently put together versus something that has a ethos or a thematic aesthetic. Like Superman had a thematic aesthetic. This is the bright sunny streets of Metropolis and everything, like everything from the set design to the costuming was a part of that aesthetic. This just feels borrowed, like a cover song of somebody else's aesthetic. It's not. It doesn't seem like it's his. And
It's like when you do a slowed down version of In the Middle by Jimmy Eat World.
I'm a giant Jimmy Eat World fan, and that was weird.
Yeah. Wasn't as bad as I'm Just a Girl in Captain Marvel.
No.
That was groan inducing.
This is.
Despite
I think
loving that
this
movie.
is worse.
Yeah. No, really?
That is my least favorite part of Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
But
This is worse.
it fits within the theme of the movie and the time frame of the movie because it's the early 90s.
Yeah.
So like diegetically it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And thematically it makes sense as the needle drop. Here it's just weird
Yeah.
and egregious.
Mhm.
And literally it is your final 3-dimensional moment of catharsis, and it grinds it to a fucking halt.
It's weird. It's a weird
And
choice.
I did not like it. But it didn't ruin the movie for me.
Yeah.
Stuff afterwards kind of did. All of us recommend it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I recommend. I actually think this is when people are saying like this is the worst thing I've ever seen. You have lived inside and not watched anything.
Yeah.
This is not the worst. This is like not even the worst 10 or 15 superhero movies at this point. This isn't even in the worst 3 DC movies ever.
I agree.
In the last 10 years. Like this is better than half of the DCEU.
Mm-hmm.
If
I
not
agree.
more than half of the DCEU. So I think people need to
calm the fuck down.
Hyperbole is what has traction now, not consideration and things that didn't work for me in this movie.
Speaking of spoilers.
1 second.
Okay.
Things that didn't work for me in this movie, I want to understand why they didn't work and then kind of pinpoint it. Not, this fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
End of sentence. Like, and I think that is completely missing from, the audience score is 76%. The Rotten Tomato score is 55%. That 55% is actually probably quite fair in so much as a lot of those are 2.5, 3 out of 5s.
Well,
the aggregate is favorable. The RT score is usually an aggregate of actual publications and people.
Oh, I see.
Whereas the audience is just blah.
Oh, so the ones the review bombing
Is the audience
is the
scores.
audience, which is still at 76 with all the review
Yes.
bombing. Holy shit!
So half of those, a good portion of those 55%, this sounds like cope, but it's true if you actually read about how these are done. Half of that, a good chunk of that is people like me or like Matt who are like, there were things that I really enjoyed, but 1 or 2 choices were made where it kind of puts it in the 75th percentile as opposed to the 85th percentile. And that's counted as an unfavorable. It's a thumb up and down. This is a middling movie, and I don't think that that's bad. I think the scores are on par with Man of Steel, almost like beat for beat.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Holy cats!
I think Man of Steel is a little higher, but it's like 56 with actually.
To me, this feels like what was it called? Phase 1 Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it's like
It's like Captain America. Like it's a perfectly
This is
mid
like
film.
Captain America is brilliant. This is like Iron Man 2.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't revisited Iron Man 2 since I saw it. That's how much I don't like that movie.
Man of Steel from 2000, whatever it was, 12, 13. 56% Rotten Tomato score, 75% popcorn meter.
Whoa!
That's this kind of movie. And honestly, too, a lot of the beats at the end.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that movie and this movie in concert with each other yet?
No. I don't really think about Man of Steel very often.
Well, let's get into spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers for Supergirl starting right now.
Before we get into spoilers, do you want to say something? I'm sorry.
No, just minimally. I like this better. As like
Than Man of
at a
Steel?
first glance, I liked it better than Man of Steel. So like if it's scored like yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna revisit this movie a lot more than
Oh,
I'd revisit
same,
Man of
yeah.
Steel.
I'll probably revisit this movie as much as I revisit like Black Widow and Captain Marvel, which is surprisingly a lot.
Yeah.
Because they are very good passive sits. Like pop that bitch on and like, oh, this is a cool part. I like this part.
I actually
it's really
haven't
funny.
rewatched Black Widow.
You should. It's delightful.
But I do put on Captain Marvel and the Marvels at the shop a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, really fun movies. All right, spoilers.
Oh yeah, my update. Update. Colon.
From his Letterboxd, if you're just getting here.
I wouldn't have minded the ending had the movie properly earned it or not had the main character actively avoid it 10 minutes prior. It's unnecessarily muddy and a big sticking point for many that I cannot argue against. Still enjoyed it overall. What I'm referring to is that she chooses to kill Krim.
Yeah.
Fine. Her journey and everything she says to Ruthie doesn't necessarily comport with that choice. However, she sees Krem do a lot of fucking awful things, and I get it. 10 minutes prior, she actively stops Lobo from killing him and actively stops other people from killing him. So that suggests to me she wants it herself,
Right.
which is not something that comports with the character for the whole movie.
No.
So it feels like a short-term choice with no long-term consideration. And that's the same feeling I felt with Man of Steel, where he chooses to kill Zod at the end. It's a short-term narrative choice that doesn't comport with the rest of the fucking movie and kind of puts your main character in a position of confusion.
Yeah.
Where I think this is not a complete failure like Man of Steel was, is Horror is fucked up.
Yeah. The whole movie's about trauma.
So it is more believable for her to come from this point without it feeling like a betrayal of the character.
Mm-hmm.
But for homegrown Clark, it never felt like an option.
Never.
And it's still like, no matter how many times they tried to kind of like keep painting over it, like he had no choice, like still never felt like an option. This was her actively killing him.
Yeah. Unarmed.
Yeah.
Like it was murder.
And I still wish they made a different choice.
I do too.
Right? In story-wise.
Especially, interestingly enough, not the end of the graphic novel.
Nope.
They put him in a place called the negative zone. I'm sorry, the Phantom Zone. Negative Zone's Marvel. The
Which is
Phantom
very
Zone.
true to like the Superman story.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Of like, it is a prison. Not corporeal. What's the opposite of corporeal? Non-corporeal.
Dimensional.
Dimensional. Like it's like a.
It's a pocket
It's a fucking
universe.
ghost
Yeah,
prison.
it's
It's a ghost prison where everything's intangible. And so he stays there for I don't even know how long
It's like 100 and something years.
Yeah, like he comes out like a grizzly old man, and they let him live. So it's interesting that in this movie she stops multiple people from killing him and then does it herself. And her choice doesn't bother me, but yeah, it doesn't.
The
kind of
movie
make sense.
doesn't lead to that choice, right? Because in canon it makes sense of she watches him fucking traffic little girls, murder these parents, slit this woman's throat, almost kill her dog, all kinds of awful shit, and the audience gets to see all that. So this is supposed to be a good for her. You've earned this, but the movie doesn't lead us in that in a direction that feels like a choice.
Yeah.
She's allowed to make.
Especially also in the idea of like when you hear from her parents about being good.
Yeah.
I think that it served a greater good, but that is not her being good.
No.
Because like when we pull back from that moment, it's like what is good for the sake of actual good, and like it's probably not murder. It's probably a different pursuit of justice.
Yeah. And that's, so to me, that's what makes Superman interesting. If anybody that reads comics is going to listen to this, I'm sorry. I really enjoyed Brian Michael Bendis' Superman.
Yeah, so did I.
And it's
hated.
It's
much maligned.
virulently hated. Because the way he treated the character of Superman is the conflict is not how hard it is to succumb to power. The conflict is how hard it is to be good.
Yeah.
When you can do anything.
Yeah.
And that was infinitely more interesting.
See it in the world.
No.
So it's written into fiction because we don't get to see it, and so that we can believe that it still exists.
Yeah, like she
Brian Michael Bendis.
She earned it. The movie wants you to accept the choice, but it doesn't feel like it earned it. It just like hit it, especially because a lot of things that happened right before it didn't make any sense.
Feels like an afterthought. Yeah.
And then, there's interviews with the writer and director about how they're like, well, yeah, Ruthie killed him in the book. I'm like, no, nobody killed him in the book. He didn't die in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just completely misread the text, which has pictures.
Yeah. So it doesn't vibe very well, like with me, but I also am fine that she does it, which is strange.
Exactly. Right. And that's
like, I'd kill him too.
Well, it's
I'm
how they
feeling
changed
weird
the
about
story though too, because I mean, they did make it trafficking, and it's like, well, it's a woman empowered to save other women, and when you create that, then you make that okay as well. So,
did you listen to the film cast?
I did earlier today, but there's in the conversations between her and Ruthie, she never, at least that I can remember, expresses doubt or pause that maybe he should die. She never tells, we never are told by the audience is never told by her that this is a hard choice. It's literally only given no. And then she does it. So does that make her a bold-faced liar the whole thing? Does that make her weak in a moment? The movie doesn't tell me. It doesn't like communicate the choice for me. It just If anything, it feels like a beat. It feels like a plot point for me, not for the characters. I want to see him die, so they're going to let him do it, as opposed to it being a betrayal of her or not.
I think
I'm sorry. I don't remember her stopping Lobo from killing him.
Oh yeah, it's on the ship. Lobo literally says, like, he's about to kill him, and says the girl deserves her revenge, and she's like, no, and stops Lobo from killing him. Did you go to the bathroom?
Oh, I thought
How dare you?
I interpreted that differently. I thought he was like, I'm gonna save this guy for her.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Was it
Either
so that she could be the one to do it because he was somebody who,
Oh, I thought he was
That's how I took
gonna
it,
kill
too.
him. Like
No.
No.
Regardless, that still
No,
works.
He knows this kid is a badass already. He knows that she's actually capable. I part of like where I give this, like, even though I don't necessarily like the story choice, Supergirl's character like doesn't have any attachment and then sees more of the evil as it exists. So I think that like the decision is evolving. I think somewhere along the way she just decides that Ruthie is just not going to do it. Like, you know, she's going to prevent that. But I think a lot of times along the way she's still like deciding for herself based on what she's experiencing.
So was she putting on a show for Ruthie, you think?
Well, I think
Oh,
she
yeah.
was. I think she was being a parent.
I think she's being
or
protective,
An
yeah.
aunt, right? She's being
Yeah.
like an aunt. Because on the show, the other show, the Filmcast, they're talking about like how they're talking about how Supergirl is like, for A, don't become me, but also B, you don't want to be a murderer, blah blah blah. And they're like, well, there's nothing about Supergirl's story that says that she took revenge on somebody and has learned that revenge is not the right path to go down.
That's
But like,
that's not a point.
you don't have to. I don't think you have to have that experience to talk to a young girl and be like, "Hey, murdering this man's going to mess you up for the rest of your life. Don't do that."
And like revenge is broad, you know, like I think the true essence is depth of pain. Like it will not resolve, murdering him will not resolve the depth of pain.
Right.
Once
I
you've
think
lost to that degree.
They were taking it in as a 1-for-1, and this movie never presents it as a 1-for-1. They were talking about as angry as her, as lost as her, not I've killed a man. Don't do it.
I agree.
Right.
Like
I agree.
that take was just completely off.
Yeah.
I just wish the movie, when Lobo is gonna, whether either deliver her to Ruthie or kill him himself, she still stops him to what I guess is just her own bloodlust, or she hasn't made the choice yet.
I don't think
Either-
she's made the choice.
Either way,
Yes.
mildly sloppy, because she still doesn't even express confusion about the choice
Yeah.
for the entirety of the movie.
You know, and she says it's about revenge, right? I think she even says something about
My
like
dog, and that's for
it's
her.
not. Yeah, like getting revenge isn't going to help you. But then she literally says this is revenge for the dog and for the girl. Like
If those lines were, she's right, but I'm not going to let her do this,
yeah.
I would have been totally fine.
Yes.
Right.
But it is supposed to be a rah-rah,
Yeah.
and that's not what the movie,
Led you to. Right?
or honestly, that's not what the audience deserves.
Yeah.
We deserve like a more holistic.
Yeah, I mean,
plot.
even if it was in a position where he got back up and it became self-defense, like then that even
Yeah.
like, you know, there
Even
was,
that would have made that, like he's got
Right.
a thing to about to get her in the shoe.
right, because he had all
Yeah.
these secret weapons and like yeah.
One of my favorite thing that they said though was about wouldn't it be great if the reason Lobo was there in the movie at all was because he's the one who kills him. They, you know, Supergirl stops Ruthie and then they both walk off and then Lobo just like grabs him by the boot and drags him off and kills him, you know, something like that.
Even
I don't
even
think they
if
would
he
ever
just
walk-
drug him off,
Yeah.
and then
I-
left
yeah.
it to the audience.
Yeah.
so.
Also, too, like I don't think maybe not kill him.
Mhm.
They shouldn't have walked. They shouldn't walk away from him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
subdue him at the very
Something,
least.
but you know,
Right,
But
yeah.
yes, I know what you mean. Like him coming out of the shadows, or maybe just like shot in the head or his head blows up. But quick question.
Hey.
Why
The end.
does Krem have powers
I don't know.
and no other brigands do?
Because he's an alien
So-
with powers. I did not question that at all. I was like, oh, he's another alien.
The movie goes out of its way to exhibit the strength for you, but none of the other brigands, and it's just like, well, it's set up like a reveal, but like,
well, the
They're
brigands aren't all
so-
the same people, right? It's not a race of people.
don't-
Brigands.
great question.
I thought the brigands were pirates.
But still, like
the name of the pirate.
even
Or
even a
mercenary.
even a brief line of like, oh, you can beat up anybody. You're Supergirl. Like, and he seems pretty fucking strong. Like he catches a tank
Yeah.
that falls out of the sky. Whereas it felt very weird to like the movie goes out of its way to reveal his power level, but never explores his power level, and a whole side plot is her power level. So like,
Well,
I
but
turned
her
it-
power,
me this.
but her power level is we're explained.
it fluctuates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, we never really get told Lobo's power level and why.
She literally says he's an immortal. He's an immortal.
Like, but
who-
why? Right?
Oh, yeah. I
Because
mean,
he's an alien. He's a Zarnian.
Well, she gives a quick of, you know, he's an immortal that killed off his entire race and now roams the galaxy. Like, I think that's fair enough. Of like, oh, you must be impenetrable and powerful. Like, that's at least something. These are just child traffickers that happen to be able to beat up on a Kryptonian.
Yeah.
Who have never met a Kryptonian, I guess.
Yeah. And yet
No,
have
they're
kryptonite?
aware. No, they're somewhat never
They're
met,
aware of
never,
Krypton, but
right,
they've never met a Kryptonian.
right, because
Yeah.
there's hardly many left. Right.
Well, I guess that does beg the question: have the Kryptonians before their planet exploded ever been other places with yellow suns, and it's sort of people know about?
They're
Kryptonians?
aware of. They're like the Kryptonians themselves are aware of Yellow Sun
Yeah.
having abilities.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're deep into this conversation, and we have yet to mention how fucking phenomenal David Krumholtz is.
Which one's that?
Her dad. The Krypton.
Oh my
scenes.
gosh!
Yes.
Oh, and there were
Yes.
people talk about the
Yes.
writing in
So
this
good.
movie. The
Yeah.
writing in this movie, and I'm like that line where he's talking about. You are our souls unfolding into the future.
Yeah.
I was just like, what a line!
Right,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
good.
delivered in Kryptonian,
Yeah.
but it still is like
Ugh.
I felt that. I
Yeah.
heard that and felt it.
As
Those
parents, right?
that is 8 minutes of movie,
Yeah.
and it's just the heart and soul of this entire thing, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved the choices that they made instead of it being like time displacement of travel. No, Argo has been fucked
Yeah.
for 15, 20 years.
We've been sitting on
She was
radiation.
born eight years after it all went to shit. She's never known anything else. She has literally always been in a bottle and
Yeah.
has no home. And I don't think Argo's gone. We did not see it collapse.
Right,
Bring that shit back with Brainiac.
yeah.
And because she's a big part, like they've literally revealed that she is a big part of Man of Tomorrow.
Oh, have they?
Yeah,
Right, nice.
she's a fourth member of the cast.
I love the two of them together.
Oh, they're
Yes,
great.
Yes.
Corn Sweat and Alcott.
I love the
think-
contrast of them.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like really.
Yeah.
It's such a like they feel like family. You know.
I also think back to the killing. I think that a big reason why that has to happen in this movie is to cement Supergirl different than Superman.
It's weird. I don't have a problem with her making the choice. I have a problem with the movie wasting that choice.
Yeah.
You know, not setting it up as a choice.
Yeah.
It felt like it was done for my benefit, not for the benefits of the fictional characters in the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Which is bad storytelling.
Yeah.
Yes.
And despite all that, I had a really good time.
Yeah, I had a
I wanna
blast.
watch it
I would-
again.
I would like
And
to go back to the
She's
theater to see
amazing,
it,
and I
yeah.
want to see her in 18 other things.
Yeah, she's
like
great.
this is such a weird movie to talk about because I don't think that 55% is all that off, but I also think it's unfair
Yeah.
because this is better than a lot of superhero movies.
Yeah, I agree. Pink says something. Snyder's Man of Steel was garbage, and Gunn's Superman was broy CGI numb sludge. Pink, I love you. That's what a sentence. Broy CGI numb sludge that I enjoyed. Was it broy? Was Gunn's Superman broy?
I don't think so.
I don't. Shucks, golly, like I don't think that's broy.
Yeah, it wasn't broy pejorative. If anything, it was broy dumb numbskull.
What I'm trying to think the guy who runs the sports desk, and he's
Steve Lombard.
Steve Lombard. That's the broy guy, right? Not Clark. And Sam says I would have rather watched her kill him in defense of the girl or someone else. A do or do not moment. The slow murder felt meh. Yeah.
Are we going to talk about Jimmy Eat World or do we?
Oh, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good. Oh, hey, you know what? I would like to say before we sign off, if y'all out there are on the Superman tip recently because of the Superman movie or the Supergirl movie, I want to say it's called My Adventures with Superman on HBO. What a fucking baller of a cartoon. That is a complete rejiggering of the Superman Lois and Clark mythos, and all the characters feel slightly askance, slightly different. But man, is it a great show! The new season is playing now; it's coming out, and I'm having a blast watching it. It's really, really good. Highly recommend My Adventures with Superman. Are you watching that at all?
I finished the second season.
Okay, the new season is coming
which is
out.
a very big deal for me with cartoons.
Yeah, he always falls asleep. Anything else you want to say about Supergirl before we split? I want to see it again.
The discourse is stupid, but it's a fun movie.
Yeah, I like thinking back to what you said. I don't think knowing all that they know, though, like either of the female characters can just walk away from that guy without a consequence, some kind of consequence.
I agree.
Right? So yeah.
And the thing about it too is like, if they should have known that as the ending, and then worked backwards from there.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, one.
You know what, Pink? Props. Olsen exploiting a woman clearly in serious psychological distress and saving her in his phone under a body insult was it like Monster Toes or something?
Yeah.
Was a little broy to me. Yes. Okay. You are correct. Yes.
So the broy character
is broy. Yes. the characters who are supposed to be broy are broy. Yeah.
What comes out this week?
I like Jimmy Olsen in the My Adventures with Superman cartoon. He's much better.
You're gonna love that he's getting his own TV show.
Oh, is he?
Olsen?
Oh, I'd rather Lois have her own show, like a Rucka, investigative journalism show.
I would like
awesome.
that too, but it's gonna be a Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Eats Olsen.
No, it's do you remember American Vandal? The TV show on Netflix. No. It's actually absolutely phenomenal.
What?
Like it's a fake docuseries about
the penises.
The penises on the cars.
I have an anecdote about that show.
About the penis car show?
Go on. Dicks on cars.
They shot the second show. So private equity bought my college out in Portland, Oregon, in my final year of college. And during the final year, they used my school to film that show. So I'd walk around college with a bunch of fake high schoolers walking around. And I would pretend they were other students, and I'd say hi to them.
That's pretty fun.
That was the Brown Note season.
Yes, it was.
That was funny. Either way, highly recommend. It is perfect satire because it understands what it's satirizing so incredibly well. Like, did you watch it, American Vandal?
I think we watched like maybe the first episode.
So if you've seen so many of these, if you've seen a lot of these true crime documentaries, there's always like an instance where it's like they'll use like an animation to show you like where people are or during an event. Like, oh, they were in the car, so the shooter wouldn't have been able to do this, or like, you know, like OJ wouldn't have been able to get here and here at the same time, and those showed an animation. A large part of the case in this American Vandal has to do with retelling a story that happened the previous summer at camp, and that would speak to somebody's motivation. And it was a story about how one character got a hand job on the dock, and others, someone was claiming that it was videoed and it was as blackmail, but where they were during the events weren't comport with them being able to get a good video. And there was a whole animated sequence of like little stick figure animatics of like hand job on the like it understood the assignment so fucking well that it just kept yes-anding itself. It's honestly one of the best, funniest things I've ever seen. Oh, so good. And I think it's like 8 episodes.
See, to me, that's too much. Like, I get it. We watched the first episode, and I went, "Oh, I get the joke. I get the bit. I'm good."
It was good. But either way, it's supposed to be. Gorilla Grodd is going to be featured in it, and it is kind of like investigative, one-offs, or like it's like sitcom-y, not The Adventures of Jimmy Olsen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll watch it.
Like probably
who's behind it? Anybody?
Those guys.
Oh,
the American Vandal guys.
Oh, those guys. Oh, I thought.
That's why I was talking about American Vandal in general. Like, those guys that did Perfect Mockumentary.
Okay.
Are making a DC show featured Jimmy Olsen, who's in charge of the social media desk at Daily Planet.
How are you feeling about Gunn's DCU currently so far?
Same way I did the week before I saw this movie. I don't think that this movie.
Looking back at like what we have. The cartoon with the monsters,
We have variety.
Yeah.
I'm down. I think he's mostly concerned with his Superman story, which I'm totally fine with.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I want more.
Yeah, I'm
but
enjoying
it's coming
it.
out slowly.
Yeah.
I think the real test. So, like, one modest movie after what I think is one great movie and like 3 really solid ass TV shows is not a deal breaker, and they're going to cancel everything. Like, they're literally deep in production of like 4 other things, and like, relax.
Yeah. It is a bummer
I
about the
think-
box office for this.
I think Green Lanterns is probably going to be, or Lanterns is going to be more of a make or break of if they're able to shift. If I was going to say anything negative about Supergirl, I think that it doesn't successfully shift tone from the other Superman movie or characters in the Superman movie very well. This Lanterns movie is going to employ characters from Superman, completely aesthetically different, and then characters from this Lantern show are already announced to be featured in the next Superman movie. So how successfully we'll be seeing some of these characters in like what looks like a gritty rated R thing move back and forth, I think will probably be the make or break of if this is going to work. It works in comics, it works in publishing. I'm fine. And I like Marvel's kind of doing it too. You know, they've got Punisher hanging out with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works.
Yeah.
I think that's like the next phase of shared universe. Like, they don't all have to look and touch and feel the same, but they do exist in parallel with each other.
Yeah.
And
I'm excited.
I like that he's doing that with Creature Commandos and Peacemaker and
Wow. I'm so sorry. Pink shocked me with I really liked Peacemaker, which kind of shocked me, she says. That feels kind of bro-y.
But it's kind of post broy though. It knows it's broy, and
Yeah, it's true.
it doesn't
The broiness is part of the bit, right?
it's a feature of their flaws,
Yes.
not it doesn't celebrate the broiness.
yeah.
But goddamn,
Everyone
is it
hates
broy.
that guy because he's so
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I love that show.
I haven't watched season 2 because it's so insanely violent that we can't watch it with Kai. We have to watch it after we finish Widow's Bay.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, we did it. I want to go see Supergirl again. I'm definitely going to buy it on the 4K Blu-ray. I'm going to pick it up.
I already pre-ordered it.
Did you pre-order it? Nice. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of Supergirl or anything. Just tell us what you're thinking about. We want to hear what your thoughts are. Visit Noel on Instagram at
physical_media_space.
Awesome. And then you can find more Su Shan here on the show eventually, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you
If
later.
you're lucky.
Did it.
Bye.
CultPOP.